So hi everybody and welcome back to Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This video 36, and in this video we want to implement something which is annoying, which is when you can see when I have to press this pause menu, I have to press here F8 and go here, and the reason for that is because I have implemented this for mobile, and you can see on development it's really annoying. So we want to use a keybind so that we have not all time to press F8. And let's use and learn also keybinding, because in other games you probably need for desktop games key bindings anyway. So let's do this. What we want to do is we want to use a keybind. First of all, you find your character, player character. So in my case it's this one. I open this one up, and the reason why we need the character is because the character got this input device for keyboard. So what I mean with that is when you right click here and right here keyboard, then you can see we can select anything, and instead of finding here the keybind, searching one by one, you can just select anyone, and then what you do is you select this one again, go to details, and here in input key is this white keyboard layout. You click on it, it's selected, and now you can press any key on your keyboard and it will select automatically. And let's press it, for example, in my case O, and now you can see it's O. And now I have selected, and now I want, for example, that when I press O, the pause menu here is popping up. So how, or let's make it easier. Let's press O and make escape. So let's say I quit the game. And we already know there is a function which is very easy. When you press this, you can just write quit game. This is built-in node. It's quit, and that's it for already our first key binding actually. So, and important note, this will not work in game mode because it has not the keyboard device implemented there. Alright, so I'm going here, I start my game, and then I press O, and I'm out. So it works, that's fine. So next one, I want to show you this one as well with a little bit more complicated example, which is my pause menu, which I showed you here. So I have to go here, but instead of doing the pause menu from scratch, I want to use this already because I have already made it, and I want not made all the coding again. So what you can do is then, if you already made something, just find this and add a custom event to it and call it. So how we do this? So first of all, let's find this widget. In my case, I go here to the game, my UI folder, my main menu, and say, okay, here's my gameplay for game menu. Here is this widget, and I want, when I press this one, that the menu comes up, and we have implemented this one. Perfect. So I need just to go to this place. Okay, I go to this place. In my case, it is on click button option. That is this one here. So it's connected with this one. You can see button option is here, and we have in the graph set up our on click button. So this is that what we already have. So I want just use it. I don't want recreate it from scratch here. I have this already. So what you can do is just right click, add custom event. So add custom event means just you make just a new call place, and then you call it what you like. Let's call it pause the game. Pause the game. And then you just connect it here at the start point. So this is just a new start point for this whole implementation what we already have. The only difference is now I can call this one and it is executing all this kind of stuff again. So it's nice. I'm reusing the code so I don't make it from scratch. The only thing what we have to do is just call this one with a key binding. So how we do this, we go back to our character again because we have our input device here. Again, we find first of all a key. Again, right click, write anything here, keyboard, and then here's something. You select anything, and then again select this one, go to the details panel, select the keyboard layout. It is selected. Now I can press anything. Let's there was P, let's make a, I have already P, let's write here I for pausing. Now I want pause it, and now I have to get this widget here because this widget I want call, but we have to get this widget. Again, this is not the best solution what I show you here, because I make hard references. Get widget, oops, get all widget of class, get all widget, get, why you are not working, get all widget of class. So here you get this here, get all widget of class. Again, this is not probably not the best solution. There are better solutions with, again, interface and all this kind of stuff, so you can avoid hard references. But again, this is prototyping, so don't make this in your real game if you have performance problems. If you don't have performance problems, you can use it. And then select the widget. In my case, it is called VB Gameplay 1. And here I can't select this, I think, because I already selected it here, gameplay. And then yeah, because I've selected here, let's delete this one here, just so. And I rename this one to P. It's my pause menu, so I select it again, I press P, now it's P, and then I get again my menu here, widget blueprint. In my case, it is gameplay 1, so now I can select it. No, I can't, because I have to compile first. Okay, now again, it is selected already. Okay, and then here you grab this one and write here get. So you will get here is a list, but it will get all time the first one. 0 means the first one in this case, so don't worry about this one. And then you can directly call it, so you can just call the function. Let's compile first, compile save. The function, this custom event here was called now pause the game. Okay, I can call now pause the game, pause the game. Here I have my function, now I know it. This is the direct version, and let's see if this is working. Again, we compile, we save, we go to our game, we start, and now I press P for pause, and you can see it is popping up, and I don't have to go here with F8, and it's a little bit annoying. So key binding is very comfortable during development as well, so make it. And then the next thing is what I want to show you is, again, this one is not the best solution, but we can make it also, again, a little bit different and not direct. What I mean with not direct is you can, again, connect it here and then add this one to make a variable and then call it separately. What I mean with that is, let me show you this one. So let's disconnect this one here. Just go here, disconnect this one here. I have here already, and then you make here just promote this one to variable, and you can see I already have there a variable. And then you name this, I named it ref something set. And then you have it just as a variable, like all time we make a variable, and now you can use this variable here. So what I mean with that is just get this, just get here the variable. This is just if you have yeah, many things to do in one widget, that you can use here this variable. And now you can pause the game with a variable. And again, yeah, there are different ways and how you can do this. Important is that you just understand, make a key binding and then use this. And let's see, we have that, it's working. Let's put this here down around, so compile, save, start, go here, and again I press now P, and this works as well. So I think that's it for this one. So important note here is, again, you can create all these key bindings in your character because the input device is there. If you want to use it in other places, you have to make sure that you can access the input device. For example, game mode is not working by default, and so on. The next thing here important is not best solution. This will create hard references. Again, performance. If your game has performance problem, use here other techniques which we talked already with interface, or I don't know, there are other things as well which you can avoid hard references. And then that's it for this video. In the next video I want to show you what we are going to do there. Probably is we created our chest, we will add music to it. That's very easy actually, but also we will pop up and it should drop something. You can see it dropping now a cube. Instead of a cube, we make here something more useful. which we can pick up later, and so on. Here it's propping up a little bit more. This is the next thing what we are implementing. So with that said, if you have any questions, like all time, write in the comment section. See you in the next video, and like all time, have fun, never give up, and bye.